Good morning all. It's Easter Saturday. Yesterday when we went into town we found this bench and we sat on it, and this lady came along and we got chatting, and she was so happy that we were on the boat, and she was telling us all about her husband Graham, who had passed away when he was 65, and they'd had a canal cruiser, and the happiest times of her wedding and marriage were spent on this cabin cruiser. And she told us lots of stories about her husband, and just when he retired they'd just bought a camper van, and they were going to go off around Europe and everything, but unfortunately he passed away just on retirement, and she said that they had so many plans for their retirement. Anyway, she chatted with us about our narrowboat, and she said that it was a really exciting life, and she wished that she'd done that herself rather than left all the plans for their retirement. I mean, obviously me and Mick have retired early and to do this life, and she asked us lots of questions and things, and she said, "Where are you moored?" And we told her where we were and what bridge number we were at, and she said, "Oh, have you found Graham's bench?" She said when he died they had this memorial bench made and put by the canal. Well, last night I took Moz out for a walk and I came across this bench, and it just made me feel so happy, because talking to this lady, and it's in a beautiful place, and it's sort of knowing the man before we knew him, if you know what I mean. So I thought I'd take a little walk up to this bench this morning and just show you that they had a wonderful marriage by the sounds of it, and they had some great times on the canal, so much so that they've had this bench made. So here it is. Here's Graham's bench. There we go. Yeah, in a beautiful place all the way around. It's amazing. So as I said, I just wanted to mention that because she's been in my thoughts all evening, and I am so glad we are doing this life.
So we're just walking into Whittington and get some breakfast, and come across this lovely cherry blossom here. It's absolutely beautiful. So, and then just still having a look at it.
Did you bring the camera in here, look?
And, I'm going to do as I'm told, so it's best.
No, don't.
Bring the camera in, here we go. Up the tree. Yeah, she's probably right. I'll do a 360 like that, look. And then back out again, and we're going down this little alleyway here. This is where the poor people live, look over here. Nice little place there, look.
Oh so, my God, it's beautiful.
I don't know if they're rebuilds or they don't look original. Well, some of it does.
Some of it is and some of it
isn't.
Some of
it does. It's obviously been refurbished to a high standard of modern living accommodation. And if you can afford one, you can have one. They're very beautiful.
They are very beautiful.
Yeah. So we're going down this little alleyway. There's some more lovely houses. We walked down here yesterday to discover that the pharmacy was closed, because we didn't even know it was Good Friday. Think about living on a boat, isn't it? You just not working.
The other thing is, I'm going to take Mick for breakfast, because I hadn't even known it was Easter. Yeah. So I'm buying him a breakfast instead of an Easter egg.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a nice breakfast in that lovely cafe we found yesterday. So a breakfast is better for you than an Easter egg, I think.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right, there we go. See you. Can we get there?
One that's at the back of where we are.
As I was saying, this is where the poor people live. Look, some of the properties around here are absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Lovely. And the white blossoms up there. How beautiful. And yeah, look at all the colours coming out now. It's proper springtime. Look.
It's gorgeous. Yours
and white, look, and All the leaves coming out there. Absolutely lovely. And all the little flowers, look, forget-me-nots down here. You gotta love forget-me-not, haven't you? Forget-me-nots and daffodils. And dead nettles pretending to be forget-me-nots as well. It's funny how they do that, isn't it? You see, there's a dead nettle pretending to be a forget-me-not next to a real forget-me-not. And the dandelions are all folded up at the moment because it's early in the morning. They'll spread out later when the sun comes. Yeah. So yeah, just walked into town and by the Bell Inn over there, there's a little local market going on, raising money for something or other, little craft stalls and homemade stuff, and a curry man at the end there. So it's very nice. That's very nice. So tea's arrived. It's lovely in here actually. Nice little cafe look. Lots of seating outside, but it's quite chilly still today. So not the most useful place. So it's a good name for a pub. Look, the dog inn. If you're into dogging, that is. Just walking up to the end of the village, see what's around. Cotton House Farm. And, yeah, the dog inn. So, just down the road, once you're finished at the dog inn, is a fag afterwards at Woodbine Cottage. Look. Oh, it does make you laugh, doesn't it? But anyway, it's been a really nice visit here, and I think we would come again. All these beautiful gardens, and beautiful properties, old brick properties, lovely. The stage agents here, look, you can see this one's up for just over £1,600,000. That one. This one here, 850,000, 995,000. Yeah, good prices around here. Still, look, she's obviously, I think she's given up at the chemist now. Have you given up, love? Have you given up?
No, it's fine. They've checked it.
Yeah.
It's gone to Polesworth.
Oh, was it?
It's gone to the chemist that I went to, where the bloke was quite rude.
So we could go there in the car then, maybe. And we could go to the butcher's as well.
Okay, so we could go on Tuesday. It's at Bridge Street in Polesworth.
Okay.
They've managed to track it. They've just down.
So look at this, look, yeah. So more beautiful properties. Look, there's one for sale, and it's spoken for rather than under offer. So it's quite a nice touch. And some converted houses up there. Look, they look lovely too. And then into this bit here. And obviously this was the lodge, look, the Whittington Lodge. Obviously a larger property. I would imagine it would be flats now, but again,
I think it's a house, mate.
With a house there might be, yeah, might still be.
It looks like a house, not flats. There's no cars.
It could be, and without prying too much. Look, beautifully kept gardens as well in there. So it's absolutely lovely to see people looking after it so nicely. And we're heading off back to the boat now. Then we're going to scoodly off and get to where we moored the car up, which is by the Arboretum and in Alrewas, I think it's pronounced A-L-R-E, and was on the end. So we'll go and see. We're going to go to there, and then there's a few locks to do as well. Then we're going to turn around and moor up, and tomorrow we're going to go walk to the Arboretum and have a nice walk around there. Pigeon up there, look, something in his mouth, making a nest, obviously, somewhere. I think we need to cross over. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Look, it's down here as well. North Cottage is just down the end. There's another little cottage thing at the end there. It's absolutely beautiful there. Just really quaint sort of properties everywhere. Really nice. Yeah. We're just about to leave Whittington now. Had a lovely breakfast at the cafe, and as I'm sure you'll have seen earlier, I edited it in. And yeah, up here we're going to go to Fradley Junction. Look for rubbish and stuff at Fradley Junction, get rid of that. And then we're going to, this time we're going to turn right. It's not actually on our way, but we're going to turn right there and up the Trent and Mersey Canal. to Alrewas. Go just past Alrewas, turn around, come back, more up, and tomorrow off to the Arboretum, as I'm sure I've said 15 times before. But that's the plan for today. And so just about to put the fenders up and cast off. I've had a look down the engine, and I'm very pleased to say that what was gathering under the engine was a little bit of diesel, and I discovered that the secondary diesel filter was a little bit loose. It's just got a little 11mm sort of bolt on the top of it holding it in, and that had, I don't know if it worked its way loose or the rubber had given a bit more or whatever, or maybe I hadn't done it up tight enough in the first place. But I put about of a turn on that screw, which obviously put it into the rubber, and hopefully that stopped that leaking. I've stuck a bit of sort of absorbent cloth underneath it to see if we do get any more diesel coming out of there. It'll obviously soak into that cloth first, but hopefully that'll be dry when I get there, and that'll be the end of my leakage, and the end of the mystery as well as to why I was getting oil on the engine. See, before I had a stocking down there that I filled with cat litter to soak up any oil and stuff, and that was soaking the majority of it up, and then there was bits of water in there. So having cleaned that out, I could see that it was red diesel that was down the bottom. So that gave me my clue. So yeah, all's well that ends well on that one, and hopefully many hours now of plane cruising with no problems. Right, so I'm going to get myself ready to get off. There's a boat on just coming past us. Been quite busy this morning already, so the locks are going to be busy when we get there, I think. But we'll see. It'll be what it'll be, and we'll take it as it comes. Yeah, so I was looking at it. So I was trying to cast off the lines. Not one but two boats came past. So yeah, they sort of suck the boat out towards them when they go past, and you end up with your bow right across the other side of the canal. So I had to hold on to the front, let them go past, and now on my way. So. Whittington, it was a pleasure, and yeah, no doubt we'll be back here. And if you come here again, we'll definitely plan to stop for a few more days, because that was lovely. Canal side moorings, look, with electric hookup. Although I can't see anybody actually hooked up to it, and maybe it doesn't work, who knows. If it was, it's right by that big massive road though, isn't it, look? So I don't know if I'd like that. No. Mooring right by a main road. Probably not for me. So I think they've stopped in front. I'm not quite sure what they're doing really there. He seemed to have stopped, and now he's going again. I just said there was enough width to cross there, but that's good anyway if they've waited. Sometimes it's hard to know, you see, because you're going and tick over past a moored boat anyway. So it's hard to know if they're giving way or just slowing down. But, it seems like they're waiting for me in order to get past this boat. With plenty of space. I would have said there was enough room for two boats there. But, that's for them to choose, isn't it? Right, we're past. I'm pulling off. I'll tell you, I'll be glad to turn away from this main road here. And there's so many boats moored up along there, I'm absolutely amazed. Oh, it was the last place in the world I'd want to moor up that. I've just gone past a milestone here, so 3 miles to the end of the Coventry Canal, and that'll then be Fradley Junction. Our canal changes in just a few minutes, eh? Gone from a busily moored canal right by the side of a main dual carriageway to beautiful golden field to the left, beautiful views in every direction, and yeah, just in a few minutes. It's incredible, isn't it? Two fat ladies, 88. So that should be one more bridge and we come under the A38, that horrible busy main road that we've been driving alongside for ages. Sort of veered off and then comes back in, or we veered off, and we'll go back across it and go underneath it, leave that behind us, and then just a short trip then to Fradley Junction, where we should find services, rubbish, etc. So we'll pull in there, do the water, I think, as well. There's a water point there at Fradley, and water point's on a bit. There's water point up the second 2 locks up. There's one. I'll probably do that there. There's one on the way in as well. Oh, there's one on the way in too. So got the choice. So we're just at that. Let's see if it'll focus on that. On that service point that you can see there at Fradley Junction. That is in front of me. Just around the corner is the Swan Pub, and if I just step off the boat, so I'm just filling up the water, and Phil's going to do a recce, see what's what. Got the hose pipe, seems a bit slow, the water filling point here, but anyway, I've got time, so I thought just going in there where the water goes. Look, into there, look. Big old tank full of water, so that'll take a while to fill up. That's one of these. I fell in there head first and couldn't get out. Luckily it was only had some water in it, but it was still, my head was dangling in the water, up to about my ears upside down, and I did think I was going to die at one point. So anyway, so you can see here what we got here. Look, here's the flowers and the gnomes looking very happy today. Hiya gnomes. And everything else. Nice place, look, nice trees, and a bit of life up there. So I think we'll get out. I'm going to get the chairs out and we'll sit here and have a cup of tea. That was quite eventful. We were moored up, filling up with water. I just went in for some lunch, and then somebody said, "Oh, my boat swung out right across the thing." So I think somebody untied me the boat actually from the back, because I've never had a knot come undone before, and he used the same knots as ever. Yeah, so. Anyway, pulled it back in. It's quite busy here, there's loads of people around, so it's possible somebody just kicked the rope or something as well. It's not like a slip knot, pull the loose end and it comes undone job. And here we are now, waiting for the lock. There's a boat in it, there's another boat in front of us, and there's a boat in the lock behind as well, so I've just got myself in a position. Turned around in the junction, and we're now actually properly on the Trent and Mersey rather than the Coventry Canal, which is where the two join. I think it's fair to say that Coventry Canal probably starts where that swing bridge is, maybe, I don't know exactly. Sylvie impressing the gongoozlers in front there. Telling them how it all works. A lot of people are very interested. It's amazing how many people haven't got a clue about how it works and that. There you go. So I found a little spot, just squeezed in, and moored up, and got front and back tied up, so I think we're happy. We're just going to swap stuff over now from one side to the other, because the towpath swap sides. Going to find the mop, and we set the solar. I'm going to get the engine off, turn this radio down, because it's we're not cruising anymore, and yeah, have a nice evening this evening, and that's us. Mozzie's off, he's happy, he's having a sniff around, and yeah, well, if you do anything interesting tonight, catch you later. If not, see you tomorrow. Yeah, we're just having a walk into Alrewas here, and camera's pointing miles in here. Here we go. So. Lovely church. It's hiding behind a tree at the moment, but there's the way in. Look, what is it? The parish church of All Saints Alrewas, and here we go. There's the church. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. And yeah, they've got the remembrance thing there and the gardener thing, which isn't surprising. We're really close to the Arboretum here. So look at this beautiful house here. It's for sale. This is.
So we're in the lottery.
And a few bob. It goes all the way at the back here as well.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's amazing.
That's enormous, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, mate.
And some allotments. Up, get off the road. The car coming. I'm doing a Gary Yeats and getting running over.
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I'd buy that.
Oh, you would. I'd have two myself. I'd have this one as well. Oh, it's part of it. There's a bit at the back here as well. Look. It goes on and on. It's lovely. Anyway, there we go. this street. Yeah, look, there's a nice bit of thatch work down there actually. It's worth having a look at. Right in the middle of the town, look, all these allotments by the church. That's I bet some history behind that.
Dig for victory, I reckon.
Yeah, something like that. Eh?
That probably was an old cricket pitch.
Yeah, it's certainly an unusual place, isn't it, to have allotments. It's a very well kept little island as well. Beautiful tree on there, look at that. Wow. It's lovely. And then down this way. Church Road this is. They've got some eggs here. Honesty box eggs. Oh, well, there's just empty boxes. Empty boxes there.
Look at that.
Not that honest, somebody's nicked all the eggs. Maybe. There's a little cottage.
Wisteria.
Wisteria all over it, yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Not hysteria, wisteria.
Oh, I don't know. Probably a bit of that.
There we go, look. Welcome back to All Saints Church. I've never been here before, but we've got an All Saints Church in Warwick, just up the road from where I was born.
Me and Mick were discussing earlier, this is, we've been out the marina 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And this is new water to us. The
Yeah.
first time we've been on new water.
Yeah. I've been to the Arboretum before, which is about a mile away from here. But I've just been in the car to various things with the Legion and British Legion bikers and things like that. So.
But for the first time we're on new water
to come on the boat is lovely. Yeah. So we'll walk up to that tomorrow.
So
there's a lovely little sitting place by the river. Yeah, got some ducks coming over to see Moz. After probably.
Okay. Mill Stream. This area of land was acquired by Alrewas Civic Society for the benefit of the people of the village and its many visitors. We hope that you will enjoy and respect this tranquil spot. And
tranquil it is. Look, that pigeon. Look, he likes it.
Yeah, he's been here a while. By the look.
Pigeons and the ducks.
Look at him. He looks like he's chilled out.
Yeah, he's been on the port pie by the look of him. Let's have a little look here. Crossing point for ancient trade. Look, this was.
So that must be the bridge then, is it?
Maybe.
Alrewas was built at the crossing point with two early trades routes, halters and. Oh, the pack horses used a ford to cross the river train.
There we are, a bit different angle from it. We've just gone on this wooden floored bridge here, and it will cross over the river there. Look, that's beautiful. What a lovely spot then. Beautiful house over here with big cherry blossoms and stuff in the garden. And I like the chimneys I do there. Ornate chimneys are lovely, aren't they? They don't build them like that anymore. The canal just over there, look. It's that canal river, pretty side by side there.
So look, there's all donations to keep this bridge going.
Oh yeah. Lots of people have paid some money to have a little plaque on here, I suppose. Yep.
Look at the sun. Look at this sun just through the trees there. It's just lovely.
So yes, we've just decided. Looking at this here, it says do not steal the fish. So we're not going to. No fishing for food. I don't think I'd eat fish out the canal anyway, to be perfectly honest. And fishing by rod and line only. So I was going to use a hand grenade. And eat.
Or dangle me over the side.
And steal. I was going to use a hand grenade and steal everything to eat it. What came up out the canal, because it's got that nice oily shimmer on the top that makes it look so appetising. Oh, look at these houses. Look, they're beautiful. There we go. Absolutely lovely properties down here, left and right of the canal. Nice shiny new paint job on that boat. Looks very similar to mine. It's the same hull, I think. Definitely a Rees hull, that is. It's called Alfie.
What's it all that a barn?
Yeah, very similar, a bit nearer than mine, but very, very similar hull. Yeah, we just walked back down the canal, and can I just zoom in there? I think I can. Zoom right in and scroll up a little bit. Hopefully it's focused enough. It doesn't look focused to me. However, it's focusing now. Look. Or that I'm focusing. Who knows nowadays in my eyes? But a nice little mural on the side of that house. Look, Ratty messing around on the river. Lovely. Got outside the pharmacy in Alrewas. Well, you can see that there, Alrewas pharmacy. Look, and they put these little knitted hats on all of their things for Easter. Look, Easter bunnies and everyone. It's nice, isn't it?
I think she'd nick me one, whoever it is.
And that's just next to the Georgian Dragon pub. So we're going to walk past there now and go and try and find a chip shop. And then we're going to sit outside and eat our chips. That's right. So we just popped into the Georgian Dragon. They got a band on at the corner. Yes, all going on here. We're having a nice time. There's some lovely people there we're having a chat with. So, good morning. After a bit of a rainy day yesterday, we did a few jobs in the boat. I fitted a new double socket at the back of the boat. Got rid of an old 12-volt one, and it's got USB ports in there as well. So that's really good. It looks pretty smart. I've got to fit the back box properly. I'm picking up a tool today to do that with, a sort of multi-tool. So I'll do a little bit of video of that, I think, when I do that later. And we're just off now back to Polesworth to visit the butchers there, because it was a great butchers, and also to go to the pharmacy there because a prescription which went to the wrong place is waiting for us there. So we should go and get that, and then come back and go to Fradley Post Office and pick my parcels up, which is this multi-tool and a Four Seasons Canal Companion book, which is for the next part of our journey. And we've got the Nicholson's guide, but it's nice to have both because you get different information in different books. So we've got both for most of them, and that'll be that. So I might do a little bit of filming in Polesworth, see how the day goes. But it's a lovely sunny day again today, so we're happy. So I just brought Silver out for date night curry, and it is. We haven't got anything yet, just arrived there. It's very nice curry house. We'll be quickly around because quite a lot of people in here. And about 5 minutes walk from the boat, won't we? So that's nice. So looking forward to this. So Papa Dom's done and dusted.
Start to finish. Check. Main course.
Yeah, can't eat another morsel.
Yeah. Nor a wafer thin mint. That was absolutely beautiful. Recommend the Deli Divan in Alrewas. Good afternoon. I'm just out for a walk with Moz around Alrewas. He's sniffing every few steps, but hey ho, what a beautiful day. He's a cheeky chappy. Just beautiful. Look at this. Come on. What a better afternoon. We're walking along by the side of the canal and having my earbuds in. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm very happy. We're slowly walking back towards the boatway towards Alrewas village. I'm going to see if I can find a pub, get a soft drink, maybe quite fancying a lime and lemon, I think, I don't know why, and see if we can get Moz a drink before we go back to the boat. Just lovely. I could have recorded the whole of this walk. Everywhere is just stunning. Beautiful. This bridge reminds me of the bridges of Mountains and County Bridge. Where's Clint Eastwood when you need him? Heading slowly back to the boat now. I think the Moz has had enough. He's a bit slower than when we set off.
Yeah, so opened up the, or took the steps off, back steps off, to clean out behind the moat. Found this, look, on the radiator that's behind there. So it's only a very small radiator, but had a hole in it, so I isolated it straight away. I ordered a new one. So today I'm being a plumber. Yesterday I was an electrician and fitted three of these, so I had to saw the hole out bigger and put a new back box in there because the old ones have fell to bits. I've got rid of the 12 volt stuff because 12 volt cigar lighters we just don't use. So yeah, I've got three nice shiny new 240 volt double sockets with a C-type and an A-type USB port, so very pleased with them. So that was my electrician bit, and now being a plumber, you see down here, look, I've got a new radiator, shiny new one. Just got it off Amazon. I tried to get one from Wix and I tried to get one from DIY. They don't do them this small, but fortunately Amazon to the rescue, and they do. So I've got this one. It's got a fancy grill for the top of it as well, which I might have a look at in a little bit. And but it's pretty well hidden anyway, so because the steps go right in front of it all the time. So yeah, that's my afternoon. Fitting this new radiator. I managed to get the old one off okay, and a pair of mole grips I found, luckily, to hold that steady while I undid the nut, because it was very tight. So just about to screw this one on, and hopefully in a few minutes time that'll be okay. I'll have to bleed it and then top up the system, because it's got a, in fact you can have a look at that in this cupboard here. Oh, that's full of stuff. There's the header tank nut for the cooling system, and that's in there, and there's a bleed screw in there, a bleed key in there as well, a couple actually. So I can bleed that, top that back up with some coolant, which is what goes in the system on a boat so it don't freeze, some antifreeze, and top that up, 50-50 mix, and hopefully we won't have any leaks, but I'll let you know when I've finished. So there we go. I got it all fitted. Got a bit of tissue around the joints at the moment just to see if I cut any drops.
Oh, you're loving.
And
Yeah, darling.
that's looking good. So I've just switched on the thermostat, so hopefully I'll get some heat through it now. Heating's on and running. It's a no pressure system. It's just got a header tank, so as I think it should be absolutely fine. I've bled it, and there it is in place. So a quick look at the final job. Grates are on, got them on straight now, and I've switched the thermostat on, and it's getting nice and hot. So it's obviously getting hot. Pump through it, which is great. Can't see any leaks at all, which is even better. And so I think that's job done. Proper job. So after all that hard work, steps refitted, radiator not to be seen again, but there is a row of holes in this, just under this step here. There you go, where the radiator heat's supposed to come out. So I don't know how much of it does come out, but it's nominal, I suppose. But it's all right. So as things go with narrow Burton, we've changed our plans completely from what we said in this video. It's I think it's about 9 days on now. We're still in Alrewas. We've absolutely loved it here. We didn't turn around like we said we were going to. We're still facing it the other way, and we're going to carry on up to Burton on Trent and see how far we get. We've booked into a marina for when we're at the Creek Boat Show in a couple of weeks' time, and it's only about 2.5 days cruising away in the opposite direction, in the original direction we were going to go. And so we're gonna go away from that a bit, then turn around, so through Burton on Trent and up the way a bit, and see where we get to, and then turn around at a sensible place, and then come back again, spend another night here, and then on back through Fradley Junction and up to the marina that we've booked into. So that's our new plan, and yeah, we'll do a bit of filming on the way up there and back, so you can see what we've been up to. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you next time.